If you are over 40 and still thinking weight loss is the key to feeling better, you are chasing the wrong target. And I could not accept my body. Accept your body. Everything wasn't perfect. Negative self-talk will keep you stuck. My self-trust returned. I have lived this journey. Let me show you that body confidence is the thing that finally sets you free. What's up, ladies? My name is Rosie, and I make content for women over 40 to finally accept themselves for who they are and rebuild their self-esteem, confidence, and style they have been missing, so that they can look in the mirror and feel proud again without losing a single pound. Let's do this. You've been taught that the smaller you become, the happier you'll be. But after working with women and walking through this myself, I have learned something that you need to hear. You don't need a smaller body. You need a safer relationship with the one you have now. Here's what no one tells you. When you accept the body you currently have now, you let go of shame. That shame will have you being mad at yourself. It will have you saying you're not working hard enough. I know that was my journey. I felt it every time, right? I tried to do something and I failed. I got mad at myself. I thought I wasn't being consistent. All of these things played a role of keeping me stuck. And I could not accept my body. Have you ever felt that way? What about the emotional spirals that triggers more weight gain? Me, I have gone through it. So much so, you get defeated and don't want to continue. Mine was all about, if I don't see any progress in my weight loss journey, I would just say, let me just eat this whole box of Oreos, right? Because I'm not getting anywhere. But when I started practicing gratitude of what my body does, it changed the game for me. I no longer was stuck in that cycle of, negative self-talk. It would show up, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes, but the majority of the time I could catch myself and say, this is what your body is doing today, right? Be happy about it, right? Accept your body for what it's doing here and now. It is healthy, right? You are able to work. But when I started practicing gratitude for what my body did, I was able to accept it. Everything wasn't perfect. I still had my problem areas, but it wasn't my main focus. My main focus was healthy, to get my body in a healthy state, right? And once I, like I said, let go of all that negativity, I was able to move forward and actually lose some weight, right? But before that, I was, like I said, just stuck. Body acceptance helped me push through all of that noise that was in my head. And I was focusing on the wrong thing. If any of this is resonating with you, feel free to DM me on Instagram. I will be happy to book a call with you and we could privately walk through what's keeping you stuck and get you on your way to feeling confident. Negative self-talk will keep you stuck. Mine was relentless, right? In my head, I remember saying things like, you ain't never going to get to, the goal weight you want. To finally saying, take one day at a time. When you change that one simple thing, Because your mind controls everything. So when you are able to shift and start saying one day at a time, it really does change everything in your life, right? Not just how you feel about your body, self-esteem, or style, but everything else will fall into place. Your mind controls it all. And when you think better, you do better. Body acceptance does not happen overnight. I remember my journey before I got to where I am now. And at first, in my head, I wanted to get back to my 30s, right? Where I was in my 30s, to be exact. If I saw any, weight gain or cellulite or anything like that, I was able to jump into action and get that back. But what I had to realize of the stage of life that I am currently in, it takes way more time, right? And I'm never going to get back that body in my 20s and 30s. One, my knees ain't the same, right? My knees were so much better. I could get dropping low. I can do all that in my 20s and 30s. Not so much in my 40s. I mean, I can drop it low, but it ain't like the 20s. But that's what I'm saying. You can't want the same body that you had in your 20s and 30s. That time has passed. And I'm only saying that because I was like you, right? I thought that. Because again, that's all we know. We had this one life we're living, and we have not gotten to this stage before. So now that we're here, all in our head, we're thinking we can do that. We can get back to our 20s and 30 body. But, I had to think of another goal for myself. Still being healthy, it's not the same, right? I used to want a six-pack, right? And now I just, I'm okay with flat, right? And even if I don't get there, it's okay. I'm still going to strive for it. My saying is, accept your body, but strive for better. And when I always say to strive for better, it's not always losing weight. Like I said, it's about being healthy, right? Being healthy as I go and navigate through these stages of life that are ahead of me. I've lived it, right? I have lived this journey. When I stopped obsessing over the scale and accepted my body, my style opened back up. I no longer hid behind my clothes. My self-trust returned. I felt safe in my body again. And ironically, my body released weight without me even trying. And that's why I teach the body acceptance breakthrough. Because the results don't start with shrinking. They start with expanding into a new identity. I want you to try something for me. Stand in front of the mirror and say this one sentence. I'm learning to treat this body like someone I love. Not that I love my body. Not that I feel amazing. Just I'm learning. Repeat that, right? Every day and see what shifts start happening in your life. You deserve to feel at home in your body again, and I can teach you how to do that. Well, that's all that I have. As I always leave you, we have 20 to 30 good summers left, and we are not going to waste them. Until next time, bye-bye.